Evening, everyone, and thanks for choosing Acadiana's News Channel at 6 o'clock. Police arrest students after what they are calling a riot at Opelousas High School. And investigators say they are looking at the possibility of gang involvement. We have team coverage for you tonight, and our Stephen Albritton starts us off. He's live at Opelousas High School with the details on what happened. Stephen.
All is quiet here at Opelousas High School, but earlier today it was a much different story as that massive fight broke out literally right at the beginning of the school day. Police tell us that it was actually gang related. They say they have identified 3 gangs in the city, and some of the altercations they've had in the community spilled over today into Opelousas High School. Police say they will have officers on campus tomorrow to make sure this campus is safe.
We have been able to identify all members of each one of those groups that have been causing the disturbance throughout the community. We had some incidents that took place on last week and that was under investigation, and as a result of this fight this morning, all of them that we know of was on campus and have since been arrested and taken off of campus.
Now, along with those police officers, Superintendent Edward Brown tells me that Opelousas High School will be getting resource officers in the very near future to keep something like this from happening again. And also, a teacher told me that tomorrow morning, students will all be coming in one door and they will all be checked for weapons just to make sure another incident like that happened today will not happen again. Reporting live in Opelousas, Stephen Albritton, KATC TV3.
Meanwhile, as police continue their investigation, our Allison Bourne-Vanek talked to concerned parents as they arrived at the school to pull their children out for the entire day.
Throughout the school day Monday, some Opelousas High School students were outside, patiently waiting as their parents spoke to police about the morning riot.
I was walking by the vending machines, and then I looked to my right, and I just see like a crowd of people just fighting. It was crazy.
15-year-old Ty Oakley is a sophomore and says the school was put on lockdown. He and other students were all sent to classrooms and told to stay there.
It was shocking, but at the same time, it was predictable because like the type of students we have just come to school just to fight.
There's just too much going on. The kids can't even come to school to learn and be in a safe environment.
After what police are calling a riot, several officers remained on campus, ensuring school safety. Regardless, dozens of parents weren't taking any chances.
It really freaked me out when I heard about this. So my concern was just to come and get him until this is set. I'm sure everything will be all right tomorrow, but for now, I'd rather have him at home.
I hope whatever went on is settled and is dealt with, because I hate to come here and just start my own riot because that's my daughter and I'm not having it.
Katina Arthurlee's daughter is a freshman.
It's just crazy. It's terrible. And it's just time for a change. All this BS, it just don't make sense.
In Opelousas, I'm Allison Bourne-Vanek for KATC TV3.
Well, Superintendent Edward Brown was on campus after the riot. He says the school system is addressing each parent's concern as their calls come in, and officers will remain at Opelousas High.
We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that your children are safe and that they get the education that you send them here for. So for those parents that did check their students out, I'm in hopes that they will send them to school tomorrow and it will be business as usual.
Here's Rob's 24-hour forecast.